10-Gallon Bart by Susan Stevens Crummell and illustrated by Dorothy Donahue. I think you're going to love the pictures in this book. Ten-Gallon Bart was sheriff of Dog City. Had been for 10 years. That's 70 in dog years. Bart was brave, courageous, and bold. Why, when Miss Kitty got stuck in a tree, it was Bart to the rescue. When Buffalo Gal got her hoof tangled in a fence, it was Bart to the rescue. When he'd done his job and done it well, and Dog City was the most peaceful town in the West. But Bart was tired of being brave, courageous, and bold. He wanted to sleep until noon, howl at the moon, and go fishing any time he wanted. So he decided to step down, hang up his star, retire. And today was his last day. Ten-Gallon Bart started this day just like any other. He opened the morning paper. His breath stopped. The headlines read, "Billy the Kid on the loose! Headed for Dog City on the noon train!" Bart looked at the clock. 10:30. An hour and a half till noon. His legs shook. His paws trembled. His jowls quivered. This can't be. Not on my last day as sheriff. Billy the Kid was the roughest, toughest, gruffest goat in the country. He ate anything and everything in his way. Soap and rope, saddles and paddles, socks and clocks, you name it, he ate it. And now he was headed for Dog City on the noon train. And the only one who could stop him was 10-Gallon Bart. Miss Kitty rushed in. "Bart! Bart! Have you heard the news? Billy the Kid is heading our way. You gotta do something. He'll munch our flowers. He'll chomp our trees. He'll..." "Whoa, Miss Kitty. Don't get your fur in a fluff." "But Sheriff, he's dangerous. He'll gobble up this whole town. You're the only one who can stop him. You're brave, courageous, and old," Bart interrupted. "I'm old and I'm tired of being sheriff. Remember? I'm hanging out my star." "Please stay. We need you. You won't be alone," cried Miss Kitty. "We'll be there. We'll do our part. We're behind you, Sheriff Bart." 10-Gallon Bart went looking for his deputies, Wild Bill Hiccup and Wyatt Burp. When he walked past the chicken coop, he heard familiar noises. "Hic, Burp! Bill, Wyatt, you hiding in there?" asked Bart. Excuse me. "Nobody in here but a couple of roosters." "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Hic, Burp!" "Hogwash! A couple of chickens is more like it," yelled Bart. "Billy the Kid'll be here soon. For one last day I'm sheriff and you're my deputies. Come out of there and get to work or I'll be fixing bacon for breakfast." Bart walked into Miss Kitty's place. He slammed his empty water bowl down on the counter. "I'm thirsty," he growled. Miss Dixie filled his bowl fast. "Mighty brave of you to stay on the job, Sheriff. I mean, with Billy the Kid coming and all. Most dogs would have hightailed it out of here." Bart sighed. "A dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do." Buffalo Gal brought him some dog biscuits. "We'll be there. We'll do our part. We're behind you, Sheriff Bart." Everyone gathered on Main Street. Bart called roll. That means he took attendance. "Miss Kitty? Meow. Pixie and Dixie? Cluck, cluck. Buffalo Gal? Moo. Wyatt? Burp. Wild Bill? Hiccup." Bart stood tall in his 10-gallon hat. Thanks for helping out. Now, let's meet that train. The townsfolk cheered. We'll be there. We'll do our part. We're behind you, Sheriff Bart. Toot, toot! The train screeched to a halt. A figure slowly appeared. It was Billy the Kid. His eyes swept the crowd. He licked his lips. And then he yelled at the top of his lungs, I'm bad! And everyone in town ran for cover. Everyone except 10-gallon Bart. I see this place is going to the dogs, snarled Billy the Kid. You got a bone to pick? Asked Bart. I've got a town to eat. Now get out of my way, scowled Billy. You get out of our way, growled Bart. We are not moving. We? Sneered Billy the Kid. What do you mean, we? I mean the whole town, snapped Bart. Look, they're behind me. Looks like you're the lone sheriff to me, snickered Billy. Oh no, where did the townspeople go? Bart turned. Everyone was gone. Billy the Kid lowered his head and came running. Wham! He butted 10-gallon Bart high in the air. Thud! Bart was out cold. Poor Bart. Billy grabbed the tin star. Jump! No more sheriff. He grabbed Bart's hat. Jump! Now he's 9-gallon hat. Now he's 9-gallon Bart. Meow! Out of nowhere came Miss Kitty, screeching like a cat on a hot tin roof. Crash! Miss Kitty landed smack dab on Billy the Kid. You old goat! Shrieked Miss Kitty. How dare you hurt our sheriff? Yeah! Cried the townsfolk as they poured into the street. Grab that goat! When Bart came to, he couldn't believe his eyes. Feathers, fur, hair, mohair flying everywhere. He couldn't believe his ears, meowing, clucking, hiccuping, burping, filling the air. Billy the Kid bellowed, I'm mad! Well, I'm madder, shouted Bart. Yee-haw! Bart leapt on Billy's back. That goat started bucking and the dust started flying. Cough! Out of Billy's mouth flew Bart's star. Cough! Out flew rope and soap. Out flew saddles and paddles. Out flew clocks and socks. Billy bucked and coughed and coughed and bucked all over town. At last he came to a stop. No more bucking, no more coughing. Billy the Kid felt a heap better. He wasn't bad anymore. Bart had ridden the meanness right out of him. There was a huge celebration. The citizens of Dog City presented their old sheriff with a brand new 10-gallon hat and a fishing pole. And the new sheriff? Why, Miss Kitty was elected, paws, hooves, and wings down. Bart pinned on her star. You're no scaredy cat, he told her. You're the cat's meow. The cat's meow was an old-fashioned saying meaning you're pretty cool. Dog City was peaceful again. 10-gallon Bart got to sleep till noon, howl at the moon, and go fishing anytime he wanted. In fact, every Friday night, there was a huge fish fry at Miss Kitty's. Bart caught the fish. Miss Kitty cleaned them. Buffalo Gal cooked them. Pixie and Dixie served them. Wyatt and Bill pigged out and ate most of them. And Billy the Kid? He had to do all the dishes. But he didn't mind. He was glad to help. And that's the end of the story. I hope that you enjoyed 10 Gallon Bart. I do have another couple 10 Gallon Bart stories that I will share with you as time goes on. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.